Hey tubes, this is a lawnmower I got for free. One of my neighbors, he bought a pallet of from a wholesaler of pressure washers, and this happened to come on it and he didn't want it. So this is your bottom of the line 20-inch yard machines. You can't, in order to even change the height of the wheels, you have to take each wheel off, put the screw in a different hole. This is one of these newer Briggs. It's only 125 cc's. I have looked at this a little bit. Oil's fresh. It had no gas in it, and I got it to start with some carburetor cleaner, but it won't run. I put gas in it, it won't run. So that tells me that the carburetor needs to get cleaned. A little clue of how much this probably was used. Let's take a look at the bottom of the deck. It's never been used. So this thing's probably never ever fired. So let's go see why. So got some sockets and stuff like that I need, and my trusty drill. So, and I got a pair of vice grips so I can pinch off the fuel line. So let's go get into this. These just come off like this, and there's some bolts and some stuff that you gotta unscrew. I'll show you how to do that. And well, let's get okay to get into this first thing I gotta do. I've tipped it here on the side like this. Got a block of wood, and now I'm gonna pinch off the fuel line just in case. So these are 5/16 here, and here. So speed things up. Now the other ones are 9:30 seconds, I believe. These are the metric equivalents are going to be 7 and 8. See, there's just one. Yeah, I expected 2, but I've never worked on one like, this particular engine before. So let's see, does it come off now? Oh, there's the other one. There's the other one. You see, you can see it right there, hidden from you. You can take these out with a drill, but don't put them in with a drill. So now you need to pull this off. Let me get my gonna have to pull this out. Like so. Sorry for the camera snafu. You see, does this? Yes. This one pops off. The gas tank pops off through these clips here. So it makes it. It's like the old Tecumsehs were like that. Makes it a little bit easier. So you can now pull this off. So do that, and then you can get a better angle. Then you can get this off. Of course, you're going to get fuel out. There we go. You kind of just set it aside. Now that we got this, let's just go ahead and undo these fuel lines. There we go. Just stick the gas tank off to the side so it won't drain. So here's our carburetor, new style. I don't like these. I don't know anybody who does. So now we gotta get this open. Get this carburetor open. You got these 2 bolts here and here. They are 9/32, but you can use a metric, I believe 7 as well. And be very gentle. It's a metal screw going into plastic. I need a flathead screwdriver. Okay, now what you need to do is to pry this open. You give you a few little things you can do is you can kind of get a small flathead screwdriver in here. And you can kind of pry it open here. And out that flew across my. What you're gonna want to do is just clean it out, wipe it out, and stick it in the area where it won't get dirty. Now, here's what your new style carburetors look like. This is where they're all gonna start messing up. So to get the pin out, you take your flathead screwdriver and just push up on both sides, and out it comes. And the needle came flying out too. This is an interesting one. This is a plastic needle with a rubber tip. So I'm going to set that in my pan. And now, next thing is you'll notice just a few small cracks here that you can get a small flathead screwdriver like this to pry this open. So kind of stick it kind of like this. Now some of you may wonder why I just don't just take a pair of pliers and pull that out. You don't want to do that. This one plastic piece itself is about $13. It's a lot of money for a little piece of plastic. So pry it out like let me see if I can get like that, and then this whole cartridge comes out. Set the wires. This is from a twisty tie, I believe, and you just stick that in the hole, rub it around, like so, and spray it out. You know, spray out all the holes. And if this doesn't work, I don't know what it could be. I might have to drill out that hole a little bit to make it bigger, because they make these things run so lean. Now on this one, this part here does pop. You can pry that up from here, but most likely you're going to break it. Actually, because this one's kind of new, I think I can just. I'm not gonna. So I'm not gonna bother with it, because the only time I've always that whenever I try to do this, I always break it. But this is, you do that. You pry it up from here, and it comes out from here. You put it back in. So, gonna just spray everything out and put it back together. You don't need to spray it out. And this thing only going one way. So follow the contour here is set so that if you can't put it in this way. So you put it in like that. Push down till it snaps. Now, you see. Huh. Okay, I just found something interesting. That little white thing in there, if it were to slide out of position, you won't be able to get this in because it'll be blocking the passageway in there. So just push it back over. And then this should snap in. So, just something interesting. Put this back together. I had to put the needle back on. You get it like this, and you kind of gently. Oh, that came out. And so do this again. You put the needle in there like that first, and then you just push down and it holds it in place. And then put the bottom of the bowl is formed in a way that you can't put it on backwards. Of course, you kind of see this part here matches where this is, so it goes this way. And then you put your 2 screws back, bolts back in. Assembly is pretty easy, although, bingo, I found out what's wrong with this. Well, you see this O-ring and this retaining clip stayed on the intake here, okay? They probably were loose with how you put those back in, which is probably why, like, as you first put the O-ring in, like that, then you stick the retaining clip, like that. So, and then you put it back on. Try to give you a bird's eye view here. Trying to get better with my camera skills. Like that. And you stick this in now. Note where that goes it with. There, and it just pushes onto the intake. At least it should, unless I'm got something funky here. Let's see, unless the intake's broken. After some doing and wiggling around, it got in there. They should look like that. So, put the air box back on. Just like so. Actually, let's put the fuel line back on. Fine. Put the gas tank back. Oh. Get the gas tank back on by these clips. These clips over here. Let's do this like so. Going like that. Now, let's get the fuel line back on. Let's see. Make this fuel line a little on the short side, but that's probably because they're trying to save money. Get the fuel line on. Let's get the clamp on right. Let's now get the breather attached and airbox on. You You don't need to see the rest.
Got it all back together now, except for the air filter's not back on yet. But let's go see how this thing runs, or tries to run. Yep. Apparently there was something in the carburetor, maybe. So got it to run. I gotta let this. I gotta let it idle a little bit and burn off a bunch of whatever junk's in there. Tubes. I just tested this mower out. I mowed my front lawn here. It did a decent job. This is I know the last one, which is that Craftsman I found, I was going to give away to my friend. This one's probably going to be better for her. She's got a really small yard, so this thing's brand new. See you next time, tubes. Later.